Hello, everybody. Welcome to Boundary Line Podcast. My name is Dillon, and we have Sheldon here back on another team review. Sheldon, what's up? How's it going?
All good, Dylan. Only few days left for the big tournament.
Few days left for the big tournament, the most awaiting tournament of this year. And let's jump straight in. Which team are we discussing today?
One of the biggest teams, probably the biggest team in IPL, the defending champs.
Yes, the defending champions and the most successful team after last year, you can say, is the Mumbai Indians. Sheldon, looking at it, what do you feel? Mumbai's got a pretty solid team here. They've retained most of the players.
I think the key aspect of their squad is consistency because they, like for years now, Mumbai have gone with a very similar squad, same core players. I think a key aspect to Mumbai's success is their Indian core players. When you look at the two Pandyas, for example, you look at Jasprit Bumrah, you look at Rohit Sharma, who's the most successful IPL captain in history.
Yeah.
What about you though? Do you see anything else to add to that?
Yes, I also feel looking at this team, Sheldon, that like you said, they've retailed a lot of their core players, and that's the main thing about a good team. Like if you look at Mumbai over the years when they had the team, they were still trying to build a team. And once Rohit Sharma took over, you knew that he had a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, and then he built a team. He got in Pandya, he had Bumrah, he had Malinga, and with these guys in his team, he really improved. He really improved all of them, and then took the team to a really nice place. So looking at the team, like I said, my 11 would be definitely Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock at the opening. What do you feel?
Yeah, I feel those two were really solid last season. Quinton de Kock especially had a very good season at the top.
Very good. The last year, a guy who did really well was Surya Kumar Yadav.
Yeah, he was fantastic. His run scoring was amazing. I mean, no one expected him in that top order, which is full of big hitters like Pandya and Sharma and all. For him to score all those runs.
Definitely, yeah. And looking at this year, but they're going to miss Lasith Malinga, who's been so successful for them over the years. Lasith Malinga has literally won them the last year's IPL, single-handedly when everyone thought they were down and out. They were snatching victory from CSK in last year's IPL final. So definitely they're going to miss that kind of experience from Malinga. Who's going to be the most valuable player, the MVP, as they say?
I didn't watch much of the Caribbean Premier League, but there was one player who was on the headlines every match, and that was Kyron Pollard, who was absolutely belting it left, right, and center. I think always he's practically an Indian player in this Mumbai team. He's there every season.
Even if he doesn't get you something with a bat or ball, he's always athletic in the field. I'm really confident that Mumbai Indians will do well this year. Looking at the squad and their strengths, and at least most of the guys who have played so far, in the other leagues. So they are joining in, and Trent Bolt, Kyron Pollard, like you said, these are big names, in this league.
I was looking at their squad, and there's not a lot of weaknesses in that squad, is it?
When you have a champion team who's won 4 times,
exactly.
What are the weaknesses you can look for? Like we discussed earlier, I would say just the experience of Lasith Malinga, in that in the order in the lineup is might hurt them a bit, but overall I don't see any team that can stop the Mumbai Indians this year.
Yeah, I think they start as favourites, but as you said, it's much more easier at the end when you only have Bumrah to play and not Malinga as well. You can see off one bowler and go after the other. But when it was Malinga and Bumrah, it's like, oh no, last 4 overs we really can't get much.
Where do you see them, Sheldon? Top 4 definitely, bottom half of the table. What's your take on that?
8th place. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
You are in for a lot of trouble.
No, definitely top 4 for Mumbai. I think they'll be finalists. I think
definitely for me as well. I see them finishing in the top 4.
I actually want to ask you a question about Mumbai's captain. Another controversial question.
Oh my God, here we go. Controversial question.
So Rohit Sharma has won all those IPL titles, right? So why isn't he Indian T20 captain?
I get what you're saying, because I like the way England have really done well. If you see the last 5 years, England, they've really managed their team well, with Joe Root being the captain in one format, and then you have Owen Morgan in the other. I would really like to have Rohit Sharma be the T20 captain. No offense to Virat Kohli, but Rohit Sharma just edges him a bit, because he's really done well for the league, for Mumbai Indians in this league. So I wouldn't mind anyone being the captain, he is Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli, because it doesn't really matter at the end. Both are greats, and but
Yeah.
on the other hand, if you look at it, Kohli does well when he is in charge. When he's leading the team and when he's really doing well.
Really got you to hot water there with that question.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Such controversy. Everyone's staring. Oh, is this guy going to say take out Kohli as captain?
So that's it from us, folks. We'll see you on the other side soon. A lot of updates coming us. Do follow us on our pages, on Instagram especially. It's boundary_line_podcast. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, share it with your friends. And we'll be back soon with some more cricketing updates from IPL and around the world. Take care. Bye, Sheldon.
Bye, Dil. Take care, everyone. Stay safe.